Lovely to see you. I mean, this is real life, but it's really the theatre of the absurd. Do you think this story would have worked as a straight drama or comedy? What was it about the dark comedy aspect that works?
I love the word absurd that you used because I think it's very appropriate. I'm not sure if it would have worked as a straight drama. I think that's what a documentary is for. I think in our story we needed to have a tonal thing to it, sort of because it's just really hard to watch otherwise. It's kind of hard to swallow what happened and who these people were, and that there is a sensational aspect to it. I mean, the fact that this really happened, like this is the choices they made, it's too good to not kind of wink at it a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it is when you look at Jeff and the sidekick. It's
Right.
kind of Keystone Cops sort of bubbling.
Yeah. It has a lot of those elements for sure. It's funny and scary because it's a little bit like that movie Fargo, if you think about it. Like the two guys in the car that are actually really dangerous with their actions, but they're sort of really dangerous in the way that they're lacking awareness of what they're doing or what they're deciding.
No. Now, there's been so much talk about how you nailed the audition. What was your take on Jeff Gillooly that persuaded them, do you think?
I don't know. I mean, I think essentially there was I found him to be very frustrated in his own skin, and uncomfortable in his own skin, and there was a slight comedy to that. There was a slight there was a comedy in him being frustrated, and I know it's hard to laugh at anything. I mean, but I thought that was something that I kind of was trying to go for in the choices that I made in the room, and I guess they responded to it.
Right. Yeah. The film really doesn't dwell on the incident much, but
Right.
I remember at the time, you may not, but it was such a shocking episode.
It was insane, yeah. It doesn't really dwell on the incident because I think that's what's smart and different about the script. I mean, we've all dealt with variations of the incident. We all kind of heard different takes on what happened. And what we haven't really dealt with is the fact that these were human beings and what happened to them. What are they, and particularly Tonya, like what do they go through emotionally, experiencing when all that stuff was going on. And so at the end of the movie, I think you get a little bit of a sense going, oh, I forgot that like how much she lost and what happened to her.
Right.
Yeah.
Tell me about working with Margot, not only as your co-star, but as a producer as well, and witnessing her transformation into Tonya.
It was fascinating. I mean, she was extremely committed from the get-go, and Margot's got a lot of charisma, and it's intoxicating when you're around her because you really, when she gets excited, she gets you excited, and then so it felt very collaborative from the start, and there was always a sense of trust with her in terms of I just knew that she was okay, and I knew that we were going to be okay no matter what we had to do, because of who she is, I guess, because of the type of attitude or the perspective that she brought to the role and to her as a producer.